Why are we all over the place today? Hello all and welcome to Wild Crochet Designs. My name is Mary and today I'm coming to you with our weekly live. A little tiny bit early today. Well, it's better than being late, I suppose. Why am I moving? Why do I not move the camera? I'm moving over here thinking there's something wrong with the chair, but it's the camera. Welcome everyone, welcome. I am on a tad early. I don't know how early it is. Let's have a look. Oh, no, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Glad to have everyone on. Glad to see everyone. Hello to my sister, Auntie T's in the house. First one to brag. Middle Earthian. Hello, Middle Earthian. Hello, lovely Jody. Hello. Welcome to anyone else who's slowly joining us. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Hello, Pamela. Lovely to have you here. Thank you this week, guys. We've had another busy week, but they've been small projects. I can't for the life of me think what they are. Oh, I don't want to have a drink, not from there. Oh, hello. These are my projects. And McSee, aren't I silly? For those of you who don't know this, we made our gorgeous water bottle holder this week. All done, signed, sealed, delivered, done. Well, it's not delivered, not yet. Everyone's saying hello, that's great. And we also made our friendship bracelet. Now I'm going to talk about the friendship bracelet very quickly. Some people have sent me messages saying that it's a little bit difficult. Well, we can't have easy things all the time, guys. We'd get bored, wouldn't we? Hello, Green Butterfly. Lovely Angela's in the house. Hello. So yes, it was a tad difficult for those of you who are new to crochet. Don't despair. I wanted to do one, and I started one, and then I thought there's got to be something more interesting than this. And I'll show you the one I started so you can see it. Hello, lovely Jocelyn. Lovely to have you here. I haven't seen you for a while. Welcome again. Green Butterfly, you love the color. I know everything's green these days. I'm going to have to change the colors a little bit. I know, Green Butterfly, you're a greenie. You're a greenie like me. Well, I do love my reds, as you know. My favorite color, my second favorite color is the green. Good morning, lovely Kiki. So I love to have you here. Glad you're here, by the way. Hope everything is a little better over there in your area, your neck of the woods. Just quickly letting you know, this was the original friendship bracelet that I was going to upload. I found it a little too wide for my liking. Oh, if I can get it on, you can see it. It's all over the place. So it was a little too wide for my liking, and I did use a 3.5 millimeter hook, but that will actually go up on the channel. Yeah. But I wanted to put this one here up because I wanted to try that stitch. It's kind of like a cord stitch. So you have a choice of making something that looks thin and a little bit more difficult than something that looks like this. And in actual fact, I may even drop another hook size to make that a tiny little bit more thinner. It is probably the right size if you wanted to give your gentleman, oh, it's the wrong way, is it? No, it's the right way. If you wanted to give your gentleman a friendship bracelet, that's kind of the right size for gentlemen, but they also like things like that as well. So we do have different types of bracelets. And you know what, in the words of the lovely Jody, was it going to be an anklet? Well, you can wear this as an anklet, but I didn't say that you could wear it as an anklet because we're going to do a separate anklet thing just for fun. So we're going to do one of these, oh, wherever it is, one of these, and a separate anklet one just for fun. Why? Well, we've got lots of scrap yarn. We've got a lot of them. And this is the best thing. Little things like this are the best things to do for scrap yarn. And let me just, I've missed all the chat. I do apologize, everyone. Hello, okay, and hello, yes. Love the color, we got that. Morning, yes. Susan, hello, Susan. Lovely to have you here. The lovely Paula. Hello, lovely Raylene. Beautiful Franca. Everybody's in the house today. Oh, busy house. My son wants me to make him one in Ukrainian colors, and that's fair enough too, especially in our troubled times that we are in. So there you go, guys. Look, we do have a lot to talk about. I have some very interesting things happening, and I want to change something. I'm always wanting to change things, but you know what? I took my little bracelet off because it can annoy me a little bit. I get a bit annoyed by the little dangly bits. I'm one who loves everything to be direct. I can't step out of that little zone. But I've decided for a little while to do something a tad different on our lives. And we're going to talk about that later. But first, I just wanted to let everyone know what we had done this week, what we had planned this week was to finish off the water bottle, which we did on Monday, or might have been Tuesday. No, it was Monday. I think it was. Anyone? Doesn't matter. We finished the water bottle. We did our business day Tuesday, did some work, and I'll talk about that later. We did our live on Wednesday. I did some pattern writing, on Thursday, not yesterday, Thursday. And we did the friendship bracelet yesterday. So this week's plans actually worked out. So they don't always work out, but this is a good week. I suppose doing smaller projects and yet finding something or playing with something, I should say. And I played with different patterns over and over and over again. And I could not find a pattern for the bracelet. It took me hours. I spent 3 hours one night, and then I just literally threw the work across the room, which I've done many times over. And I threw it, said, I'll give up. I don't want to do this tonight. I'm so upset. And I sat on the couch and did some squares. Not for anything. I just, when I'm grumpy, I just do some squares. And they end up in a bag, and the bag gets hidden. And 6 years later, I think, I wonder what these squares were for. And that's what I did. And then the next morning, out of the blue, I put this down and created this one. And it took no more than 20 minutes. So 3 hours of messing around with that. But you know what? We're still going to do this. I am not saying that I'm going to lose those 3 hours for nothing. Now, that's what this looks like close up. One on one side, one on the other. That's the right side. It's a bit bad lighting here. But that's what it looks like. We're going to do it in a thinner hook or a smaller size hook, not so much a thinner hook. So it'll look a little bit thinner and a lot more tight, which means it'll curl a little bit. But once it's on your wrist, it'll sit nicely, yeah? And I've missed all the chat again. I missed it all. And she's singing in the background one more time. Okay. Nice idea. Franca says, Jody, yes. Hi all. Oh, Marty. Hello, Marty. Quick hello. Have to be up in 6 hours. And said I'd get an early night. You better get your early night. And we will sing your lullabies to bed. Have a good sleep, Marty. Enjoy your rest. As long as you don't get rid of... No, everything's staying the same, Kiki. I'm going to add something that's going to make things a little bit more fun, yeah? I will make one for my niece and nephew too. Great. Kiki, she can't. It's mine. And no. Let me talk about it quickly so you get it. It's a little something that I thought, you know what? We can play with some scrap yarn, yeah? And, oh, someone's done a super chat. Oh, it's the lovely Gina. Hello, Gina is in the house. Lovely to have you here, Gina. I didn't even see your name come up. Your super chat came up before your name. Isn't that funny? Lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for your super chat. Everything is well received. Everything and anything. And you know that it's going. Let me put that down here. Put down. Half of that goes towards purchasing some yarn at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. So get excited. All right. Let's talk about what I'm going to do for the lights. As you know, we've got a lot of the, over there, it's a bit messy because I've been playing with it. Sorry about that. But we had a lot of leftover yarn from last year's blanket. I usually watch TV to fall asleep, but these days lives are always too entertaining. You better get some rest, Marty. If you need it, you need it. So what I'm going to do is lay out some colours on the table, the live table, and I will drop the camera a little bit. It won't happen today because we're going to talk about it next week, and I'll drop the camera a little bit, and one person on my live, I don't care who it is, could be anyone, I will choose that person during the live to pick a color combination, or even just one color. It doesn't matter. 2 colors, 5, 1, I don't care. They'll all be on the table. They can pick some colors, and I will play with a stitch that I want to play with for the day during our lives. So you'll get to see me crocheting during our lives. When it's done, when the live is done, we'll look at what I've created, even if it's this much or this much or even this much. It wouldn't be that much, but anyway, we don't even go there. My hands are too sore by the end of the week. I don't crochet much on the weekend, just a little bit. So I will crochet a little, I don't know what you want to call it, a swatch maybe. And then I will take off that week for the whole week and come up with something that we can create on the channel in honor of that person telling me a color combination. It's going to be different. It's going to be something different. It's going to be weird. It may not happen in the week that they tell me the colors and that they play with it on the live. But it will happen, and it's something a little fun to add to the channel. I thought, let's do something for the subscribers. Let's give back to our subscribers by allowing them to choose, which we've done before in the past, some colors. Even if they only choose one, they'll all be on the table. The ones that I'm thinking of that day will be on the table. I'll pick like a blue, a green, yellow, red, whatever, pop them on the table and say, right, so-and-so from the live today, I'm loving what you've done. I'm loving what you're saying on our live. I'll pop the camera down, pick something, if it's just one color, if it's two, and I will crochet something live, something small, with a pattern that I have in mind for that day. So we're going to be working together as one. And that's a little bit of fun, something a little different. And when our live is complete, I will walk away and create something with those colors that subscriber has chosen and with the pattern that I've chosen, and then we'll create something on the channel. What? I think that's fun, don't you? I mean, it was something I was thinking about literally this morning. I woke up and I thought, we could do something with a subscriber. Why not do something with a subscriber? Why not? And it was like all these ideas, and I couldn't think of what to do, and I thought that would be fun. You've seen me knit Achu live. I thought, why not do something crochet related live? We are a crochet channel after all. Why not do that? I think that's exciting. You may not like it, but I do. As you do. All right. Okay. All right, everyone's saying good night. Marty, that's nice. The surprise car. Oh, keep dreaming, Franca. You keep dreaming, Franca. Okay, Middle Earthian says it's cool. Franca says, Jodie, one color. Okay, maybe. I know what my colors would be, says Middle Earthian. That's great. Great ideas, says Paula. Okay, well, look, it's something that I didn't even know why I was thinking about it. It's something that just popped into my head because I always like to think of doing something with a subscriber, right? And I have actually chosen, you don't know about that yet because I'm not going to spill the beans, 2 subscribers from our channel here at Wow Crochet Designs. I've never met them, only met them through Wow Crochet Designs, and I've asked them both if both of them, if they could do one pattern testing for me. And it's be like a unison, it'll be like a group, and we'll be talking about that particular person during that particular pattern, and there will be a pattern for the channel with that as well. So I like to involve our subscribers because, like, at the end of the day, when the young Marty said, we are kind of a family rather than subscribers, rather than just a group, rather than just a group of people getting together and crocheting. We are kind of a family, and I'd like to keep that atmosphere very warm. And I thought, why not involve some subscribers for certain things? And the live thing, I thought would be fun. And if we don't like it, we don't have to do it again, but it'd be nice to try it once. And that subscriber who, if they don't mind their name mentioned during a tutorial, will have their name mentioned during that tutorial numerous times about what that person come up with on the day of the live, what day the live was on. We'll be talking all about that one live. How are we talking all about that one set of yarn or that one stitch that I decided on the morning? I will come in and say, right, I'm going to work with double crochets only, or I'm going to do the seed stitch, or I want to do the bean stitch, or I want to do this stitch, or I want to work with half doubles or singles or whatever. And then I'll say, right, I want this subscriber right here, right now, and then I'll mention the name to look at this yarn and pick something for me. So you have to be happy to have your name mentioned on one of our, one of our tutorials. If you don't want your name mentioned, say, no, Mary, I don't want to do that. So please pick someone else. And I'd be happy to do that, and that's fine. So it's going to be kind of a group thing, and I think it would be great for everyone, just for a bit of fun, and for you guys to see one of your members, one of your family members, if you will, doing something with Wow Crochet Designs together as a union, if you will. I think I can call it that, can I? As well as calling it a family, we're doing something in unison. We're doing something together as one, okay? And I think that that's because I've always been more of a community person anyway. When my children were young, I don't do as much now because there's not much to do really. I did a lot of community stuff with them through the schools and outside of school as well. So I've always been that community person that likes to, I don't know what you can call it, maybe give back to that community. And you guys are my community and I love to give back to you. So we're going to do this together as one. On top of spot giveaways, on top of the usual, 0 giveaways when we reach like, 50,000 or 60,000, I've got high hopes, as you do. What am I on now? 15,500 subscribers. So we had to wait till I reach 20 before we could do a massive giveaway again. So tell all your friends, the dog, the cat, I don't care, just get them all on. Get them all on and we'll try and reach 20,000. But in the meantime, we're going to do spot giveaways. We're going to do this live fun. And we're still going to do tutorials on the channel. Oh, I'm so busy. I'm not going to fit all this in. Oh, what can I give up? I can't give up food. I have to have food. You know what I'll give up? I'll give up exercising. No, I won't. Doctor's orders. I'm not allowed to. Speaking of which, down 1 kilo since I've been exercising and watching. I actually quit all soda drinks. I actually, what was the other thing I quit? The soda drinks. Oh, I can't remember the other thing. There was 2 things. Oh gosh, my brain. See, it's not even worth it if you can't remember it. Oh no, what was it? Soda drinks. Oh, I didn't quit. I quit the soda drinks and I cut down on my plate sizes. So what I do is I'm now weighing everything. So I'm still eating everything I love. I'm just not overeating them and I'm adding more, I don't know, spinach leaves, if you will. More greens. So I can't give that up. But I can think of something else to give up during the week just so I can fit all this in because it's a lot of work. I'm going to be working very hard. And my 2 wonderful subscribers who are going to be helping me out with pattern testing for me. And let me tell you one thing, guys. So you know, these 2 subscribers do not live in Australia. So I've chosen one from one country and one from another country. Why? Why not? In Australia, I can keep up with the Aussie subscribers. We can meet Aussie, short for Australians. We can meet somewhere during a craft event like the Australian Sheep and Wool Show in July. I'm getting excited now. And we can meet somewhere during that. But with the overseas subscribers, I feel like I would love to give back to them and why not do something with them? So I asked both of them and they both said yes, that they would pattern test. It's just one item for me at this stage and we'll see how that goes. What can happen? Nothing. It can be a bit of fun. And when I say pattern testing, I send them the written pattern. If they would like the yarn, I will send them the yarn too. They get it all and they get to keep the project. Wow, all for free. So really, I thought, why not give back to our community by doing different community things? So I've chosen the 2 community members to do our pattern testing, and both of them have said, yes, I'm so excited. I won't mention their names yet because I'll wait until I send them the pattern, because if they say, oh, there's no way I can test that pattern, it's too difficult. And then I'll give them a chance and me a chance to get them something else. Or, I don't want to test that. I don't like that, It can happen. Stranger things have happened. So I thought, why not give back to my live community who spend a lot of time listening to me like this and also spend a lot of time being a part of our live and also every now and then popping the odd donation that you guys do so well, whether it's on the live or whether it's on our website. Some people head over to the website before the live and they pop on some donations there as well. So you can do that at www.wellcrochetdesigns.com. And half of everything I get through donations will be saved up. And I will start, in fact, I'm going to pop a little list here. I'm going to stick it to the table. No, I won't stick, I don't want to damage the table. But I'll pop a list here. Like that, I don't want to damage the table. I'm going to pop a little list here because I've already started adding to it. I just haven't totaled it because, me and Matt's, we're just good friends, really. We're really enemies. And I will pop it down here, and every week I'll give you a tally of what we are up to so that you know how much money I'm going to spend at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show in July. I haven't stopped talking. I haven't even started talking about what we're what we're doing today. All right, so that's a bit of fun that we're going to add to the channel during our lives. Oh, what? Look how much I've missed on the chat. All right. No. Great idea. Yes, thank you. Stress personified Mary. Thank you, Karen. I love the idea. Thank you, Jody. Sounds like fun. Thank you, Pamela. Excited, says Angela. Will there be variegated yarn? There will be some variegated yarn or wool. There will be different things on the table. So it won't all be the same stuff, Franca. Yes. Currently crocheting a shawl. I'm almost done. The blanket of my mum. For my mum, and I just got the next kit for my block of the month. Afghan, well done, Middle Earthian. Yay, go you. Sounds like fun, says Jody. Thank you. Congratulations, says Angela. I'm not sure what she means there, but that's great. Oh, on the weight loss, yes. Okay, that's fantastic. Mary Jody is dropping weight too. Aren't we all? You've got to do what you have to do. Oh, Kiki, oh my gosh, how good is your math skills, Mary? Oh, Kiki's just done a super chat. Thank you so much, Kiki. Very well received, and you know what it's going to. You know, we've said it a million times. Half of that will go towards, what was it? Let's have a look here. Half of that will go towards the Australian ship, and we'll show how good is my maths. Don't ask me to calculate things. Kiki, that's very naughty of you doing a different sum like that. So I've got a half that, which is really interesting. How am I going to half that? Oh, Kiki, how am I going to half that? I love your ideas, Mary. Thank you, Jody. Guys, some of the ideas don't always come from me. Some of the ideas come from my, let me call them my crochet community outside of the channel. Kiki, very naughty, but in a good way. It's all good. And when I say outside of my crochet channel, oh, that's evil, Kiki. Impossible to halve that. I know, right, Marty? Well, you're supposed to be sleeping. Marty, you're still awake. Get in the corner and go to sleep in the corner. She's very naughty, our Kiki. But see, for those of you who are joining us new on the channel and you're joining us on our live and you haven't said anything because you're thinking, oh my gosh, these people are nuts. We are a little bit crazy, but we're good crazy. And the lovely Kiki has done a donation just to, you know, stick it to my maths, stick it to my maths skills. Because, you know, me and maths, we're kind of like, we used to be friends when I was like 3 and I couldn't count. But then I got older and someone said, try counting. Teresa says $3.66. Point something, isn't it? Karen says use a calculator, which I do. Luana, hello, Luana. Oh, you've joined us at a very unusual time. 0.5, says Teresa. I tell you, Kiki, I tell you, you're very cheeky. But you know what I do, Kiki? Cheeky Kiki. Get in the corner. You know what I do? I tally up whatever happens that day and whatever else I've already got. And I pop it all in the calculator and I think, how on earth am I going to divide that? Sister Teresa, hello, beautiful. Oh, she is, isn't she? She's lovely. We're very lucky to have her. But you know what, guys? Every little bit counts, whether it's a price that you can't halve or whether it's just your basic 0 bit. Every little bit counts. And I thank anyone who does do super chats here on the channel and who does do those private little ones on our website, the ones that you don't know about. There's a beautiful lady, I'm not going to mention her name, she may not want it mentioned, who comes to our live every time religiously. I say religiously, because she literally pops a donation on my website, and I thank her very much for that. She knows I'm very thankful. And let's just get on with the channel, right? Let's get on with the live. Monday, what are we doing on Monday? You're going to get very excited. I've started creating it already. Actually, I had it in the fridge before the live because I boiled my egg for today. I actually boiled 3, but 2 are still in the fridge waiting to be eaten. And here's the other one. And so I started the little Easter egg cover. There's my egg that was boiled. Should crack it and eat it during the live, right? And that's just the top of it. We're not going, I don't know. It's a design that I'm creating. So whether we leave it like that so that we can take our egg out and eat it, maybe I'll put a little bit of picos up the top, or whether I close up the top with a bow tie in the front. How cute will that be? We can call him Mr. Egg or Miss Egg or Mrs. Egg, whatever you want to be called. It doesn't matter. You can call me late for breakfast, but not dinner. Wait, there's a lot of fluff happening here now. I'll get away from my water. Get away from my water. So here, I don't know if I can get it close for you. Let's have a look. There's the base. There's a little opening with some opening pattern there, and you've got a bit of closed, and you've got a bit of opening, then you've got a bit of closed, and then you've got this little thing up the top. It looks like a crown. We can make him like, I don't know. And I haven't finished. I don't know what to do with the top bit. I was going to close it up and do the little bow, or I was going to just put some picots on it and leave it like that. So I will stew over that, and that's going to be our very first project this week for Easter on Monday. Get excited. Whether it's one color, 2, 3, 5, I haven't decided. I haven't decided. Oh my gosh, I've lost all the chat again. Oh, what? Oh, I've lost it all. Look at this. Look at this. Hello, Jennifer, Dinky Crafts. Lovely to have you here. Half everything and whatever is left, buy a pack of Tim Tams and give it to one of your subscribers. Oh, I like that, Teresa. Very expensive gift to send just for one little thing if it's overseas. We are lucky to have both of you, Mary. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Thank you so much, Franca. I'll send you 67 cents so you can get wrapped up Kiki's donation up to $8, which you can have. Oh, Marty, you're a champion. Wynette, hello, lovely Wynette. Lovely to have you here. I missed this one in between. Oh, that's cute, says Middle Earthian. Thank you, Middle Earthian. That's no fun, Marty. You're supposed to be my buddy in the naughty corner. Mary, I named my kitten Mary. Oh, what? She's in my yarn bag at this very moment. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. I would love to see a picture of your kitten. Send me a private message and pop the little kitten. You know I love animals, so, you know, we've got our own dog and cat here. That's so cute, Gina. That's so cute. It's pretty. Thank you, Jody. That's so pretty. Thank you, Franca. Beautiful, says Deborah. Hello, Deborah. I must have missed you before. Welcome. That is looking so cute, says Anne McSee. Thank you. Very pretty, Pamela. Thank you, Pamela. Humpty Dumpty, says Karen. We could call him Humpty Dumpty, couldn't we? I don't like picots. Just leave it and add the bow. Let me think about it, Franca. It's something I need to. That's why I wanted to talk to you guys, see what you can do. Hey, everyone in chat. Lovely. Jennifer's talking to everyone. Teresa says $3.35. We're doing well. We'll have the prettiest Easter eggs around. Thank you, Paula. I'm doing dishes and I have a trail of drips on my floor because I keep running back to the computer to see what you're doing. Here, Jody, so you're still here, honey. Just in case you're still here. There we go. That's our little Easter egg cover. He is coming. He, she, it is coming on the channel on Monday. This is a DK weight yarn. I did drop the hook size, I believe, to 3.5 millimeter hook, but I'm not really sure. I can't remember. I did write it down in my book in the other room, so there you go. But I don't know why I did these things. In fact, I did actually grab, I haven't got it here to show you. I grabbed a needle and a green thread and threaded through these things and then closed it up. And then I thought of putting a little green tie, tiny little green bow tie there in this color. But maybe on the channel we'll do a different color and I'll add something else. But if we don't want a bow, we want them sitting just like that, like the king and queen that, well, king, that is, it's more of a king's crown, isn't it? Like the king that he is. We could do that so that when we want to eat our egg, we just take it out, smash it. I want to smash it and eat it. I want to smash it and eat it on the live, but I'll wait till after the live. If this fell, no, it is cooked egg. The cooked egg, and it's cold because I had it in the fridge for a while. So there you go. But that's going to be our Monday Easter project. So there you go. All right. What have I missed? I've never done the Pico Middle Earthian. Okay. We could do like we could leave it like that, and then I could say, right, for those of you who want to do Picos, we can do this. We could do that. It can be done. Let me think about. I'm going to stew over it over the weekend anyway. Not $3.35, just decimal cents. I got you. A point something, yeah, I got you. I was looking at some designer clothes and your granny square skirt is all over the runways. Look at you being fashion forward. Well, hey, Wynette, you got to do what you got to do. And I wear that skirt all the time. Well, I'm not wearing it today, sadly. $3,666.5 is half. What am I going to do with that? How am I going to work that? I'll go to Tom from Tandy Farms. I'll say, Tom, I want to buy something for $3.665. Is it 665, is it? And he'll look at me like I'm an absolute nut. Pico is not difficult. And you know what, Paula? There are two versions to a Pico. You can do the original Pico, which is not difficult, just a little bit fiddly. And believe me, it's not that difficult. It's just fiddly, yeah? Or you can do a basic one where you're just doing a single crochet, a chain 3 and a single crochet in the same space. And it just gives that little tiny bit of a point. It doesn't really give a Pico, right? The Pico is more where you've got to put it through the 2 side loops and the rest of it, you know, that's something to show you. But it's not as difficult as people think. It's just a little fiddly. It's like when I was creating this. Everybody says, oh, I can't do this. It's so difficult. It's not. I tell you what it is, though. It works against everything crochet does. Instead of working forward, it turns your piece around and it works in a back part of crochet, which is against what are the, you know, the way crocheters work, yeah? Middle Earthian, okay, I haven't done the Pico. I just don't like the look of it. Okay, I gotcha. If people send donations in Australian dollars, that's easy to half. In any other currency, after conversion rate to the A dollar, will be all over the place. Oh, really? Interesting to know. Elaine, hello, Elaine. Sorry to missing this at a high school play. Oh, Elaine, enjoy your high school play. Enjoy your child's high school play or your high school play. Whatever, enjoy it. You should enjoy the play. You know what I always say, guys? If it's family in the play or if it's family that you are going to, family first. Everything else comes last. Go and enjoy them. Come back and rewatch the live if you can't be a part of it. I know, I understand that. But over the next few months, the lives are going to be a little bit different. Oh, Kiki! She's done our super chat. Fine, that's $10 then. You're all no fun. I love it, Kiki. All right, Kiki, you can get out of the corner now. But you like the corner, don't you? I know you like it. Backwards like the crab stitch. Absolutely, Paula. But thank you so much, Kiki has rounded it off. Now I'm going to have to change my price. Oh, Kiki, I've scribbled all over my pricing section now. Thank you, Kiki. That will definitely go to, or half of it will go towards Australian sheep show. Oh, what? I've never done it even in the craft that will not be mentioned. Actually, I can still feel the allergies come on in Middle Earthian. I take it back. I don't want to leave the corner. Stay in the corner with me. Look, the naughty corner is a lot of fun. It's a bit silliness on my part. For those of you who don't know how old I am, I'm like 29 plus or 29 backwards. And in the old days, it was all about the naughty corner when you were naughty. Get in the naughty corner. And that's the way it was said. Get in that naughty corner. And they use that really high-pitched tone. And you just walked into the naughty corner, faced the corner, your head in shame. I never got in the naughty corner, not like ever. No, I never did. I was a bit of a nerd. We used to have this one teacher that he said to us, it was grade 4, when I walk into the room, first thing in the morning, I want to see you all sitting at the desk like that, right? So he'd walk in and I was like, so straight, and my face was trying not to smile and laugh and giggle and the rest of it. And yes, he never chose me for anything. So I was the biggest nerd out. I think he really liked the naughty ones. Because I used to say in our day that naughty children, they're only naughty for that short while and then they become outgoing, bubbly, and this personality. And well, I did that anyway, and I was a good child. Well, I wasn't always good. I'm sure I did lots of naughty things that I never told anybody. I'm such a nerd. I would have sat in the corner and went, Anything you say, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, sir. And the rest of it. I can't count, but anything you say. All right. $1.35, $1.335, says Teresa. Yes. You give me that allergic reaction, Middle Earthian. Angela in the corner. I have never done it in the other crowd of Middle Earthian. I won't tell if you don't tell. Well, look, you know what? I mean, you can't always be perfect in every way like I am. You like that? They are only naughty things if you get caught. Pamela, you're so in the right life. No, but we are naughty, but we're naughty in a good way in this community, in our crochet community. We are naughty in a good way. We don't want to hurt anybody. We just want to laugh about yarn and laugh at my expense. I mean, laugh with me. I mean, you know, we're naughty in a good way, yeah? Someone, one of my family members, I'm not going to mention names. It's not Teresa, by the way, because she's okay. But one of my family members said to me, why do you do those silly things on the channel? You know, the laugh, the funny stuff that I do is a little bit silly. And they said, it's a bit silly. I'm sure they don't like it. I'm sure your subscribers don't like the silly stuff you do. And I said, well, I don't know. But 15,500 subscribers haven't mentioned it yet. So some haven't mentioned that some of my silly antics I do in some of the first Thursdays or sometimes in the beginning of a video. Not all videos, but some videos, I'll do some silly antics. And you know the water bottle video? I videoed something at the park and I was supposed to put it in that video and I forgot. And so I'm just going to pop it in the first Thursday of the month in April, as you do. This particular family member, let's call him a he, because he was, and he still is. Not that he's changed recently. I don't know why I said that. But let's call him a he. And he says to me, Mary, it's pretty bad. It's pretty sad. And I said, well, you don't have to watch. No one's asking you to watch. And he says, well, I think you should, like, not do it. And I said, I think you should just, like, not watch. So he wasn't impressed with my answer. Don't you love it? But the thing is, that's my character, and I'm not changing for nobody. Don't you love it? I'm so naughty. See, I'm naughty in a good way. Badly. All right, where am I? Yep, got that one. Angela says, cool. Angela's in the naughty corner. Oh, dear. The HS top. I know, Carol will talk about that in a minute. Teresa, spill the beans. No, she won't spill the beans. She's a good girl. It's silly. We're all proper and serious here. Absolutely, Kiki. I don't know what he's on about. I love your humor, says Paula. Thank you. A little bit sarcastic, I am, aren't I? A little bit naughty. I thought I'd be in a naughty corner by now. Not yet, Middle Earth, and everybody else is naughty. You mentioned that word one more time, the achu word, and you might have to go in the corner. I'm so well behaved. Franca, get in the naughty corner. Don't change a thing, Mary. Thank you, Jody. I'm a little bit crazy and I'm staying that way. Have you seen some of the... Oh, Angela, you're not getting out of that corner. We love you just the way you are. Thank you, Middle Earthian. Don't you dare. Oh, no, absolutely not, Pamela. Some family members are so annoying. And you know what? I only ever see this particular fella. Teresa may know who he is once every million years because he's not the most social fella in the world. But neither am I, so it doesn't really matter. But the thing is, I'm not changing. And I don't think he's watching the channel anymore anyway, so it's a bit of a bonus. How naughty am I? Am so naughty. And if he's still watching and he's watching today, he's going to say, wait a minute, I think you're talking about me. He'll message me later. Hey, Cal, Moo Moo, were you talking about me? Yep. Okay. Kiki. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Achu. Just making sure I get to stay there. Kiki, you are. And are you ready for this? In fact, you need to be crowned because you are the queen of Naughty Corner. You know that. The queen of the Naughty Corner. You are now the, what is it? QTNC. There you go. QTNC. Queen of the Naughty Corner. Kiki, the queen of the Naughty Corner. I need to make you a crown. Let's all make Kiki a crown for being the queen of... It's not called a crown. It's called a tiara. Oh, it's a tiara. Women do the tiaras and the men wear the crowns. Oh, it could be the other way around these days. Who cares, right? Glass of wine in the naughty corner. Oh, Angela. Okay. I hope he is watching, says Paula. I know, right? Thanks, Kiki. I've just finished knitting two. Oh, achoo, 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 achoo. Oh, Teresa, what are you doing to me? Can we knit a Kiki kitty couch? Achoo! Oh, gosh. Gina, what are you doing? One day I'll forget to sneeze. Bad girl made Mary allergic again, all over again. Well, it was either her or someone else. Middle Earthian. She started the achoo. Didn't you, Middle Earthian? Katie's on in on the two, Gina. So it's Katie's Kiki kitty couch. We may have to do something for the kitty cat. What do you reckon? We'll have to do something for a kitty cat. May not be a couch, but it might be something. We'll see. It's a lot of work, a couch. You know how hard that is? No, it's not the couch that's hard. It's not making it. It's finding the stuffing. Finding the small couch to fit it. Oh, itchy now. Oh, I touched them. Oh, here we go. It's starting. Oh, the dust is starting. If you are allergic to knitting, do a quick crochet project. I know, right? Kiki the knitter. Stop. I admit I did start it. You did, Middle Earthian. Get in the corner. Get in the corner with Kiki. You can be her princess for the day. She's the queen and you're the princess. He sounds miserable. You're loads of fun, Mary. If he's here on, you can rock back and forth sucking his thumb and crying, oh, Mary's upset with me. Mary doesn't want me to watch her channel. I don't even know how to knit. Achoo! It's very simple. Oh! Well, actually, I never actually mentioned the word. No, you didn't, Middle Earthian. You were very good. But still, you need to sit next to Kiki in the corner. All right. Okay. Look, guys, we've been doing a lot of chat about nothing, which is usually what we do on our channel. Mary doesn't talk about anything else but nothing. Let's come on, let's get on with it. I did mention to the wonderful Charlie from Circle Nails at Broadmeadows Shopping Town Centre here in Melbourne that I would give their shop a little bit of a plug because the lovely ladies there, let's call one of them Fu. She has, it was her decision to give me all these colours. I wanted 3 colours. I chose 3 colours for my nails and I said the last 2 colours can be one of the other ones. And she said, why not do 5 colours? And that way you can get one for each finger for Easter. And the lovely Fu from Circle Nails at Broadmeadows Shopping Town Centre here in Melbourne. And the wonderful Charlie, you know what, I can't go past Charlie. If you're looking to look at a pretty face for a fella, Charlie's a pretty face. He's a very attractive young man and he's always at the counter. Not always. There are occasional times that he has to take a break. Can you believe it? Why does he need a break? I never take a break. No, the wonderful Charlie, when I ring, hi, Charlie, it's me. I don't even need to say who it is now. I say Mary from, I don't even say Wow Crochet Designs anymore. I say, hi, Charlie, it's Mary. Okay, what time, he says. So he knows me outright, and every time I walk in there, he's thinking, oh, gosh, what colour is she going to pick now? Crazy lady. And yes, the crazy lady thought, let's pop on some Easter colours during our Easter creating week, which is this week. What? Get excited. It's this week. We are creating our Easter colours this week, and a big thank you to Charlie from Circle Nails for entertaining me. He does when I go there, and he's a wonderful fella, and the ladies who work there are beautiful, also beautiful, soft, beautiful ladies. And so I just wanted to give them a tiny little bit of a plug because they're the lovely people who do the designs I used to have on my thumbs. And I used to have them often, and I will do them again. I think I stopped doing them when I realized I had to sit there for them to sit there and design, and I had to wait. And I didn't have the patience to wait because it takes them a good, whatever it is, 40 minutes or so, half an hour to 40 minutes to put your color on. All the colors get painted except for your thumbs, and then they do the design, and then they put the top coat on that. But the design itself, they have to sit with a nice thin brush and they have to design it. Unless they've got little stickers, and sometimes the Christmas and the Easter stickers are there. So, you know, I could have used those as well. But when I used to do the designs and tell them what I wanted, some poor lady had to sit there for hours. It wasn't hours, but it's like when people do a tattoo, it takes forever to get it done. Yeah, it's an art at the end of the day. And they do a fantastic job on my nails. So thank you, Charlie, from Circle Nails at Broadmeadow Shopping Town Centre. And there you go. I just wanted to give him a tiny plug. I did say to him, look, everybody, you know, I get private messages from people saying, who does your nails? Who does your nails? And I said to him on Friday when I got them done, or Thursday, I can't remember, it was on Friday or Thursday, my brain. It was this week when I got them done. And I said to him that I would give his shop a tiny little bit of a plug and just let everyone know where I get my nails done. Beautiful ladies, wonderful Charlie, and thank you again. All right, that's it. I thought I'd bring that up because a lot of people do send me private messages. You don't always know these people. Occasionally you'll see on some of my comments where it says, oh, nice nails. You know, you'll see that. And the nails are done by beautiful artists. So there you go. And people don't realize the amount of work that's not just the artwork they do on their nails. This is how I appreciate craft, yeah? Any craft. This is a craft for me, right? So the amount of work that goes into it. But these women and men who do these nails literally have to deal with people one-on-one all the time. And they have to be nice, and they have to be kind, and they have to be sweet and happy all the time. It's a hard job to do. So heads up to them, you know, or hats off to them, I should say. So anyway, I missed all the chat again, as you do. What? Kiki says, I don't know how to knit. We can learn. Well, actually, I never actually mentioned. Oh, we've said all this, haven't we? Yeah, in the corner. Yes, we've done this. Your laughter's contagious, said Franca. Thank you. Beautiful nails, said Jennifer. Thank you. Love the nails, Franca. Pretty nails, Middle Earthian. Pretty, says Angela. And send Charlie to me, says Middle Earthian. No, he's mine. I need him for my nails. And to look at, because it's a pretty face. I'm having a pedi this week, maybe. I'll have Easter toes. Oh, that's different. I haven't thought about the toes. I don't do my toes. I'm very pedantic about who touches my feet. I actually don't like my feet touched. That's weird, yeah? Hope Charlie is on your live now. Well, I'm not sure. He does tend to work on Saturdays, but I did tell him I'll put a tiny little plug for him. If anyone's local and wants to go to someone, Charlie's the one. My nail lady's pregnant for the second time in a year, not sure when. Oh, wow, twice in 1 year. Oh, my gosh. I'll be able to get mine done again. Oh, it's too bad you're so far away. You could have come to ours. He's a wonderful fella. And I say fella, he's the one at the counter. You know, the ladies are the one that do all the nails. Having said that, when it gets real busy, he literally leaves the counter, sits down and helps the ladies with the nails. So you've got to give him credit. He's a really good fella. I'd love my nails done, but new job won't just mean they get ruined instantly. Oh, okay, I got you. I never did my nails. I used to do my own. Don't get me wrong. I used to put nail polish on all the time. I used to file my nails. Then they got a bit funny and a bit split. And for about 3 years, I kept passing that shop. And I said to my daughter, one day I'm going to go in there and get my nails done. One day. And I said that for 3 years. And one Christmas time, I got a lovely $50 voucher from my daughter saying, there you go, Mum. Now you've got no excuse to get into that shop. And when I went in there once, I just haven't been able to stop going in there. As you do. And I really missed them when we were indoors. And you would have seen my nails and how bad they were on some of our tutorials when we were all indoors. They were so bad. So I really missed them. I really wished I had a nail person in the family that could do my nails. But that doesn't, that hasn't happened. All right. So, look where I am. The whole art. I missed some chat. Oh, it's not that bad. A year after her firstborn, she's pregnant again and due in August. Holy moly. Wow. I don't know. That's too close for my liking. My nail technician is gorgeous lady. Seeing her on Monday, Karen. That's fantastic. All right. So that's that. I wanted to talk about the nails. I wanted to talk about the different variations of our bracelet that we're going to make. Now, you've already had one friendship bracelet, which is that one right there. Gorgeous friendship bracelet, that one. We are going to be doing this one here in a couple of weeks' time. Not this week, in a couple of weeks' time, because we want to do our Easter projects this week. So we're going to do this one, and then we're going to do a third one, all right, which is not going to be a bracelet. It's going to be an anklet. So it's giving you an opportunity to have something different. And you can actually wear this one here on your ankle as well. So if you're making the first bracelet, which was put up yesterday, then you can make that one as an anklet as well. Just a heads up there. But we are going to make a separate anklet one in a couple of weeks' time as well. So that's that. We talked about that. And we've talked about the live antics. We were talking about that. I'll bring it up again in a minute for those of you just joining us. I'll bring that up again in a minute. But on Monday, we are creating our first Easter egg project. And it's going to be this little guy, girl. Well, it's not a guy because it looks like a crown, right? Maybe I will just leave it open. I don't know. Let me think about it. I'll stew over it over the weekend. I did actually get a sewing needle and weave through all of this, closed it up, and then I popped a little bow tie in front like that. But I actually like the crown for the simple fact that I think eggs are like, you know, they're gems for me. So I will think about that, maybe give it a name, maybe just call it an Easter egg cover. I don't know. I will stew over that. And then on Friday, we will be doing our second Easter project, which brings that little subject to me of what are we doing? I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. So we did do a bit of brainstorming on that a few weeks ago. I would love to do another brainstorm on what else you would like to see for Easter. Okay, as a project for Easter. Now let me go back to some chat, which I have missed. Paula, you need to set up Instagram and post a picture when your nails are done. Yes, why not? Hello, Jeannie. Hello, lovely Jeannie. And there we go. Hello, everyone saying hello. I like the crown, says Pamela. Yes, the crown is cute. And there you go. And if you do it with a smaller hook, it will kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, stiffen it up a little bit. So make it stick out a bit more, make it point a bit more. Yeah, let me stew over whether I'm going to do picots on it. I will have a play with this one. This is my little toy at the moment with my real egg in there, a real hard-boiled egg in there. So I will have a play with it. In the meantime, let's have a quick brainstorm of what else you would like to see for Easter. Crochet items for Easter. Nothing too amazingly big because we don't have much time and I want to get it done this week. I don't want to be coming back in 2 weeks' time and saying right before Easter, we're trying to finish off the last row of some amazing blanket or something weird like that. So we don't want to do that. We want to do something that's basic and small just to keep everything a little calm. I've got a couple of things I'm doing in the background that is going to be for our channel. And so I'm trying very hard to get them all done before the first week of April. That's why I'm into the smaller projects. But there will be, in the second week of April, we will be doing our very big project. It's coming, guys. It's coming. Now, I did put an order through again. I wasn't going to, but I did with Bendigo Woolen Mills, as you know. But I put the order through to finish off a third project, which will be coming later in the year. So parts of it, I had colors here for it, but I didn't have 3 colors. I was missing 3 colors for that project. So I ended up buying that and I bought a project for my niece, family, well, not so much my niece by family, by marriage. And I'm doing something for her and I'm doing something for my daughter's size, but not so much for my daughter. It's not something she would wear. She wears crochet, but not that. So I'm just doing and playing with some sizes and having a look-see at what different sizes of the one project that I want to do look like. I don't just want to say, right, you can have that size, you can have that size. It'll come in a small, it'll come in a medium, it'll come in a large. I wanted to try extra small to small, medium to large, extra large to whatever I am, which is like triple extra large. Having said that, I did make one for me already, which you will see. Definitely it's finished. It's even all the ends are weaved in and everything. I tell a lie, it needs to be washed. You will see that on the first, I better wash that now. It's going to take 3 weeks to wash. You will see it on the first Thursday of the month in April. But it is complete. And I just wanted everyone to know that when I did first make it, I was a size bigger, funnily enough, which was a long time ago. I played with it a long time ago, but I actually only just made it now. And it took 3 weeks to make, which usually will take 2 months to make. But I worked and worked and worked until I couldn't work anymore. And someone outside, hopefully it's a delivery. It's not. It's not a delivery. I wished. Because I'm waiting for the delivery of the Bendigo, the Bendigo Woolen Mills delivery. But it's not coming till Wednesday-ish of this week. Hopefully it comes before Wednesday and I can pop them on my live and you can have a look at some colours that I ordered. If it doesn't and it doesn't come till Thursday, I will show you all next Saturday the colours I've ordered, which we will be using some of. Oh, I'm getting hiccups now. Oh, let's have a drink. Cheers, everyone. Again, thank you, Jody. Oh, I really have got them. It's all the egg eating. Which will be coming. I don't even know what I'm saying now. We'll be doing projects on the channel with some of that Australian sheep. Oh my gosh, I'm all confused. Bendigo Woolen Mills show. Oh my god, I am confused. Bendigo Woolen Mills yarn. Hello, Mary. We can do this. Bendigo Woolen Mills yarn in a 10 ply, which is Aran weight. So be prepared to see some Aran weight on the channel. Now, you guys can use, if you don't have Australian yarn or the Bendigo Woolen Mills yarn, you can use your 10 ply Aran weight that we had purchased last year for our swatch blanket for these projects. You're going to love them. Now, it's going to take a long time to make these projects. Maybe a blanket, maybe, I don't know, a jumper, maybe a sock. I don't know. We'll see. But you will need some time to create these projects. You will need quite a bit of yarn. And you can mix all colours for some of these projects. You can mix 2 colours. You can even use it a 1 colour, whatever you like. When you see the projects, you'll understand that you can allow your mind to see what I made in your color or in your color combinations or in your own way of choosing a color. Okay, so there you go. That's all I want to say. We'll talk about that in the first week of April. And I've lost all the chat. Look how far back this goes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'd missed it all. Dad bought you a cup of tea. I love your dad, Karen. Hello, Jeannie. I think I said hello, Jeannie. I'm not sure, but hello, Jeannie. Little Flowers says Middle Earthian. Thank you, Middle Earthian, for that. Your dad is a love, says Paula. He is. Bonnie, lovely Bonnie. Hello, lovely to have you here. Anyone for a cup of tea? Oh, sorry, no bikies. What? We got bikies here? Oh, really? I know. Doesn't bother me. I don't care. I love tea. Don't we all love tea? Do you make things for... I make for women, honey. Franca, only for women. Oh, no, that's not true. That's not true. There is an item for men coming up very, very soon. Get excited. But it's no, it's not. It's taking a while to get... It won't come up till September. August. We'll say August. I'll be having a couple for bed and I'll have one in the morning. Hello, Franca. I have put on far too much weight in the last 3 years, as you do, Franca, as we all do. Did you all do the friendship bracelet? Oh, you just came in at just the right time where we've been talking about it. And yes, I'm going to take it off because it makes me itchy. And we've been talking about future friendship bracelets as well. Oh, what? You found it difficult, Bonnie. I know you did. I got a couple of private messages saying the same thing from some people that you guys kind of know but don't. And they said the same thing about the fact that it was a tad difficult. But you know what? Sometimes we need to try difficult things to expand our crochet skills, if you will. Yeah. Karen, can he make one for me? Everyone who wants a cup of tea, Karen. I just finished having my coffee. Thanks anyway, says Teresa. What is bikies? Bikies are, blokes on bikes, but more than blokes on bikes. They're a bit more tough blokes on bikes. Bikies. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm going to go right away. Have a great day. Oh, okay. Catch you soon, Middle Earthian. We will talk soon. I'm still trying, says Bonnie. Oh, look, there's going to be more coming up. Oh, you mean biggies. I thought you meant that's bikies to me. It looks like bikies. Biggies means biscuits. I thought she meant bikies. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Thanks, Teresa. Have a great weekend. That's wonderful. Everyone talking. Okay, Middle Earth, and hope everything is okay. She's obviously got something on and she needs to run, which we all do. Sometimes we have things on that we need to just rush off. I've been on the phone with someone, oh, go see you later, bye. And then I hang up. Bikies with 1K, Bickies with, oh, Bikers with 1K, you're right. But see, I would have thought of Bickies with a C in there somewhere. Or maybe I'm wrong. Don't you hate it when you're wrong? All good. Going to talk to my niece on Skype. Oh, enjoy your little chat with your niece. Family first, always. You have no idea. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right. So let's get on with what we were I forgot. What was I talking about? What's happening on the channel? Okay, in April, all will be revealed of what changes are going to happen on the channel. They're all good changes. You will be seeing larger projects from probably May onwards. That's why I'm sticking to all the small projects now so that I can prepare for those larger projects because I don't want to leave you in the lurch and say, right, like we've done with the Harry Styles top and we've done with other things too as well. I think we're all caught up except for the Harry Styles top, I think, with all the big projects. Oh, no, we've got the Pretty's a Peacock Blanket, but that's not really behind yet. It will be in a month's time. What? But that is coming. Get excited. And so what we do is sometimes I start things and I realize they're just so big that I can't fit all the smaller things in the channel as well as doing the bigger things. So what I'm doing now is preparing. Before I tell you what big things are coming up, I'm preparing for them first. I'm recording a few little things, putting them aside, leaving them there. And then come the time where we want to do our big things, at least I don't get all caught up and then we run out of time and then we have to wait a month before we see the part 2 and the rest of it. Because the big things are the ones that do take a lot of time. So there you go. All right. So, wow, I've missed the chat again. Yes. Middle Earthian, have a lovely time. Yes, thank you. Well done. What's in the cup? In this cup here? What's in this cup here? Water. Doctor's orders, man. I've got to drink more water, man. Doctor said, you know what, dude? You want to live? You got to drink more water. What's with this accent? I don't even know what accent it is. But it's water. Sadly, it's water. And you may have noticed over the past... Oh, Franca, stop. Get in the corner. You may have noticed over the past few months, I have been replacing my coffee with water. Occasionally I'll have a coffee, which is not allowed. Shh. But I have been replacing it with water. Cheers, everyone. I have been replacing it with water. Jocelyn, I'm not there to check what's in the cup. A bit dubious. Of course you are. Now, guys, I wished it was something a little stronger. Mind you, yesterday, guys, my daughter came over for a visit, her and her partner, and I know when we all have the family together, I think, you know what we'll do? We'll get the strawberries and make the strawberry drink. So she comes over. She's standing there watching me make the strawberry drink. I was hoping to get it done before she came, but I was cutting the strawberries and we're talking away and I'm pouring in the special drink, right? And she's looking. I said, what, is that too much? Oh, it's not enough. I opened up the second bottle, poured a bit more in. And then I put the lemon and the sugar and stirred it all up with the strawberries. I blended everything and it came out gorgeous. And I'm telling you, it was the best. Without measuring anything, it was the best. I put the lemon in too. Without measuring it, it was the best drink I'd tasted in such a long time. I've made these before, but I think it has something to do with the fact that the strawberries are perfectly sweet. Perfectly sweet. And I mean perfectly sweet. They're not usually, but they were just perfect, yeah. And I might have put in a little bit too much. And we all just took a drink and thought, didn't taste too much. What about Stanley? Oh, Paula, you haven't heard. No, Stanley has gone to the heavens. I was going to put a little RIP on yesterday's video. I decided not to do that. I decided actually I was going to bring that up with you guys to do a small little video specifically on some years that we had with Stanley. And it actually came to my attention yesterday. Frances brought it up and she said, I don't know if it was yesterday, it was a while back, but I remembered yesterday when I saw Frances that she actually did a science project in high school on Stanley. So he's done a lot of years with us and he's no longer with us and he's with the heavens, and that's that. So we'll take a little video and we'll pop a little video up soon. And I will pre-warn you. And you guys know the name Stanley, and I'll put Stanley the spider. And so you guys, if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. I won't put a picture of the spider in front. It'll be a picture of me maybe holding the toy spider that we once made. But it will be original footage on Stanley and some photos that we have taken in the past. And it'll be like a 3 or 5 minute thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll pop it at the end of our first of the month next month. Maybe not. We'll see. But I will be doing something on Stanley. Yes. He will be recognised as a member of the family, even though we weren't too keen on him. But we did love him for the years that we had him. It's like the family member you hate to love or you love to hate. You know what I mean? It's that one person in your family that you love them so much that you hate them, or you hate them so much that you love them. And that's what Stanley was to us. And so, yeah, will be a little video on that. So, yes. Oh, I'm missing all the chat again. Oh, look how much chat I missed. Oh, what? It was the no measuring. Oh, I got you, Bonnie. Yes. Next time you make the drink, do a tutorial for us. Oh, I think it's a family thing. Did you have a service for him and a hug? I didn't touch him, but we did say goodbye. Yes. It wasn't a service. It was, well, lovely to have you in my kitchen watching me do the kids' lunch every year for all those years. Kind of thing. I used to call him my lunch buddy. Oh, I'm sorry for, oh, yes, well, you know. Oh, did you, Bonnie? I know you did. It was sad. And I remember Bonnie, the lovely Bonnie, did send me a couple of private messages saying, are you sure, you know, everything's fine? But everything's fine. And you know what? He was a fairly old guy. And I'm really sad at the moment because we got 2 fairly old people out the back as well. The dog, I believe, is probably 13 or 14 years. And he was a rescue dog, as you guys know. The cat is pretty much the same age, and she's not doing too well. So we are not having a good year. So fingers crossed that they hold on with us for a little while longer. But yeah, we're not having a good year when it comes to animals. And that happens because the thing is with our animals is you buy them pretty much the same time, right? Or you get them as a freebie, whatever. I did get the cat as a freebie. She was from a niece from a marriage as well, you know, not a family niece. And she had, you know, 4 or 5 kittens to give away or something like that. And the funny thing was, and you would have laughed at this, I wish I took a photo. I went to pick up the kitten, and I loved the tortoiseshell one as well as Pepper. And I was holding Pepper, the little kitten, ready to leave. And I went to pick up my bag, and in my bag was a tortoiseshell kitten zipped up with the head sticking out. They wanted me to take the tortoiseshell, but I couldn't afford 2 cats at the time. But it was I wished I'd taken a photo, but it was sticking out. The head was sticking out of the bag, and it was like, and so it was really cute. And I wished I'd taken the little one, but I couldn't take them both. And so, and the dog, as you know, we got him 2 or 3 years ago as a rescue. When I say rescue dog, he was in a house where nobody kind of acknowledged him. He was just sitting in the back shed somewhere, and that was his life. So we were told that the person was leaving, and the dog would have to go in a home, and no one was going to take on an 11-year-old dog. In my opinion, nobody would. And I said, look, he probably doesn't have much time. Let's just look after him. Well, 3 years later, he's so active. He's not going anywhere fast, but he is frail. He can't hear at all. And every now and then he walks into a wall because he can't see in one eye. So we're not having a good year. But you tend to do that. You tend to get your animals all at once. And then, of course, they pretty much go to the heavens all at once. But that's part of it all. Okay. Andrew will come home with another one soon. No, we've discussed it. No more spiders. And no more bearded dragons. We used to have a bearded dragon once as well, because we have to buy these crickets for them. And they're so noisy. In all of my videos, you hear crickets in the background, all of the old ones. Not so much these ones, because I used to hide them in the laundry so they wouldn't make so much noise, and bring them back afterwards, yeah, as you do. We love our fur babies. Yes, we do. That when I first got to know you. Yes, I know, right? That's right. That's when you first got to know us. Thanks, Angela. You gave him love. Well, you know what? There's a funny thing about that. Snake time. No, Kiki, we're not allowed to have snakes. But it's a funny thing, Bonnie. that we gave him love. For the first 3 months, he did not like to be touched. We used to touch him, and he'd be like, back off, don't touch me. After about 3 months, I went outside every 10 minutes and just did that to him the first time, because I knew that's where he liked it at least. And he would sit there for a few seconds, and then he would run away. And then when it came to meal times, he'd come walking up to us and just stick his head like that, and we had him. And then he'd run away, and then he'd come back, and he'd literally put his head like that after a while, just saying, come on, let's go, we're doing this. And this went on for months, and I knew the family was saying, this dog's never going to adjust. And it took months. I don't remember, maybe a year, I couldn't remember. But now he leans on you while you're, shaking that side of the ear, and then you shake the other side. He loves it. And then he actually does, he likes to go for walks, which I remember the lady at the pet store, I said, I want to buy a brace, not a neck thing, because the dog doesn't, is very scared. And she said, no, I don't like your chances. If that dog has never been walked in, 11, 12 years, he's never going to walk on a lead. And it took a long time, but 3 years later, he's walking on a lead. He does go a bit like, oh, here I am, for the first few seconds. But once he's out there, he's walking properly on the lead, which we never thought would happen. So that's happened. And you know what? You give them the love, they'll take it. He still gets a little scared when he hears a noise, but he loves us now. He comes up for the cuddles, and he loves his walk. So, you just need to put in the time. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work that first year. And what was the first year? Was it 2019 or 20? What are we on now? We're 22. Might have been 19. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. And that's part of it all. Yep. All right. So I don't know how we got onto animals. Oh, that's right. Someone asked about our Stanley, and he's there in the heavens now. So there you go. Let's have a drink, because I'm going to lose my voice. All the bad stuff, yeah, which he still hasn't gotten over yet. Bonnie, cheers. And I wanted to mention, I gave the young fella who, I remember you saying you put the crickets in the laundry. I know, I've done that a lot, Franca. I did give the young fella who was wanted something for a newborn baby. I gave him the little jacket, and you saw that not long ago. And he brought back the other one because it was too small. If you remember, it was this one right here. Do you remember this one? It was too small for the little one. His little one was a little bit older than I thought. In actual fact, when he brought this back, I realized that with this one here, I'd put the I think it's inside out for starters. Hello. Oh, no, it's not. It's in the right way. It's in the right way. Excuse me, Mary. Get it right. It's in the right way. There's the button right there. I'd noticed that I put the edging on this all the way around, but in his jacket, I actually put the yellow edging on the sleeves as well. So isn't that interesting? I hadn't realized it with this one, because I designed this one myself. And this one, I didn't write the pattern down. I just, from the top of my head, I thought, right, he wants this week. I better hurry up. And I rushed through it, and I gave it to him. I thought, oh, I never wrote the pattern down. So I just took a look at the photo, as you do, because this is what you do, you forget. And I thought, what did I do on the jacket? What did I do on the jacket? So I did it on the other jacket that he wanted, with the size that he needed. I did it in Harry Potter colours. And what Harry Potter colours are the greys and, your dark greens and, the darker colours. And I think I put the green on his border as well. So there you go. He wanted this one. I was halfway through making the second one. And then he messaged me, oh, I had a thought, can I do the Harry Potter? I thought, oh gosh, now I have to put the second one aside. But I can still make the second one. It's a larger one than this one. So I've got the two sizes that I can pop the pattern designs up on my website. They will not be a tutorial on the channel. I'm sorry, guys. But they are going to be paid patterns on the website. And when they go up, I will let you know, so you guys can actually see these patterns, and if you wanted to purchase them, you can. And I will keep them for 2 weeks when they first go up on special. After the 2 weeks, as you know, that's what I do. I take the special off. So be prepared. There are a couple of changes I'll be making to the website this week. Get excited. You'll be seeing some patterns go up this week without fail. I better get them up now. Oh, better get them up. The pressure's on. You will see some patterns go up this week. And the reason is because I've been working on them I've been testing them. I've had a couple of people test them for me. Also, I'm waiting on the yarn from Australian Sheep and Wool Show. Let's try Bendigo Woolen Mills. I can't get it right today. I'm waiting on some yarn from Bendigo Woolen Mills for that big project for our channel. Get excited. And I'm waiting on that yarn. It won't be here till Wednesday. That'll give me Monday and Tuesday to play with the website. So you will see some patterns go on the website. Sometimes I pop them up, but I don't let them get visible until I'm really ready. And I've got 2 items on there already that are just sitting there ready for me to click OK. And I won't click OK until I get my testers results back, because at the end of the day, if I've made a mistake, I don't want you guys to make that mistake. So they are sitting there. All I need to do is for here to tester comes back to me and say, yeah, it's perfect, and then off you go. And you know what? I had something tested by 2 different people. I put it up on the website and there was a tiny little mistake on it, and I changed it real quickly, which I caught after I edited it twice. 2 people went through it and I still caught it the 3rd time. So sometimes it pays to just recheck and check. But if you can just if you checked all the time, you can go nuts. So let other people do it for you and see how many mistakes they find, which one of them was so many mistakes. But they were little mistakes, like I know that it needs a chain at the end of the row. And I said it for the 1st row and forgot to remind it, or forgot to say it in the 2nd and the 3rd and the 4th. So there was a chain missing at the end of each row for her. And she said, Mary, you put a chain in the beginning, but you never put it at the end of the other rows. And I had a look and thought, well, it's obvious, isn't it? She goes, no, you didn't state that at the end of each row. You didn't say it. I thought, didn't I write it up the top? You know, the patch. She goes, no. And I was so excited and I was so happy that she found that mistake and pointed it out. It's one little mistake, but that little chain will make a big difference to your project. So pattern testers are really, really important. And I want my pattern testers to rip it to shreds until they find every mistake. I always say this, when it comes to that, I don't get offended. I get educated, because you are learning to change your pattern to suit the pattern itself. Does that make any sense? Yeah. I've lost all the chat again. You just can't stop me from talking. It's just unbelievable. Okay, where are we? Okay, but we'll do that and get over the bad stuff. Yes, thank you, Bonnie. You can turn that into a... Oh, Franca, you're not getting out of the corner today. No, that's what I said. Bonnie, Franca, get in the corner. Bonnie, get in the corner. Said it when she first had it on the doll. In the corner. Everybody in the corner. Everybody, get in the corner. I'm so upset. Turn your weather squares into a... Bonnie, get in the corner. Sweater, get in the corner, Bonnie. Pamela, get in the corner. What's happening with the flooding? I haven't heard much. Actually I did on was it last Friday? They had a show on television, and it was all the money donations were going to be made, and all the money was going toward the flooding. And I put on $50 from Well Crochet Designs. I feel so happy. I feel like I've done my part, and I've donated $50 to the flood appeal. So that will obviously go, hopefully, fingers crossed, to all the right people who really need it during the flooding. So there we go. We need to keep on about it and get in the corner, Franca. And Pamela, get in the corner. Bonnie, get in the corner. Yes, I did like to donate. I wanted to do my bit. I was going to do a little bit more, and just before I did it, Coles had put, I don't know if it was 100,000 or 900,000. I don't know what it was. Coles is our supermarket chain here. And they put such a big amount. And I thought, you know what? Let them do it. The big companies, let them do it. Let's just give what we can afford. And at that time, I could only afford $50, as you do, right? So I gave them the $50, and I feel so much better now. We can play with Guy, y'all, in the corner. I know, right? Everybody wants a bit of Guy. Poor, cute Guy. But apparently, Karen and Teresa have full access to Guy. Everybody else... All right, so guys, that's all the exciting stuff that's coming up on our channel over the next month. The very first week in April, as you know, I do the first Thursday of the month in every month. And that first Thursday, you will get a full rundown of what I've been doing during this month, where everything is small projects. You'll get a full rundown on the larger projects that you're about to see come up in April. So I'm going to be calling April, and you may not know this because I haven't talked about it. I'm going to talk about it on the first of the month in April, but I'll do it now. I'm going to be calling it Active April. Now, Active April means we are going to keep active during the month of April with our crochet. However, for every tutorial that I upload, let me go back a bit. Active April is a program that happens here in Australia throughout schools, right? Where teachers, parents, and children get involved, and they spend the whole month doing exercise to keep themselves active all the way through the month. They've got to try and keep as much walking done or as much kind of exercise that they like. And I was always a part of that every year when I used to work in a school. Now that I'm home, I don't do that active. So I miss out on 1 month's worth of pushing myself to be active. So what I've decided to do, that every tutorial that goes up on the channel, directly after it or before it, depending on what time the tutorial goes up, I will do a workout. So that's my own personal journey through Active April. So whatever tutorial goes up, I will do a workout and devote that workout to that particular tutorial. So you will be hearing on our lives what workouts I did that week for that month of April. So that's something that I've introduced for myself. If you want to set your own challenges, whether it be physical, whether it be emotional, something you need to deal with inside yourself, for every time that you do something for yourself that is going to improve you, whether it's physical or emotional, whatever. Okay, and that's what I'm leaving Active April for. And Active April means also we are going to be so active with some massive projects that I've called it Active April. So that's what we're going to do in April. Get excited. And after Active April, we're doing Marvelous May. And Marvelous May will be something a little bit more exciting. So each month, on our first Thursday of the month, you'll have a few names just for a little while until we get through these massive big projects that we're going to do, which is going to be very exciting. I'm sorry, I get excited, but you'll still get your small projects. And in June, we will be doing a whole month of these smaller projects to get rid of all our stash busting yarns and scrap yarns and whatever else have you. So get excited about that. But we're not going to talk about that because that's a whole few months away. We're going to talk about March. I'm not going to name March because we're going to wait until we get to March. Well, no, we are in March. It's like the end of March and early April. It's a part of it all. I can't talk. I can't say. You've got to wait till April. Maybe wait till the end of March. I haven't decided. No, actually, it will be April. I thought about it because I don't have the yarn from Bendigo yet. If I get the yarn Wednesday and Thursday, I'm not going to be able to start until Wednesday and Thursday. You know, I'm not going to wait a week. I'm going to start straight away. So I'm not going to be able to start till then, which means it'll take a while for those projects to be finished before I, what are we on now? Anybody know the date? Today's date is 19th of March. Is that right? 19th of March. Yeah, I won't get it done before the 1st of April. I would like to say yes. I suppose if I work day and nights until then, maybe. Yeah, 19th of March. That's right, because 17th was St. Paddy's Day. I hope you had a good St. Paddy's Day, everyone. Yes? I don't celebrate it much. It's not something I celebrate, but I do like to make pretty things for it, as you do. So, yeah, this could actually have been for St. Paddy's Day as well. I didn't even think of that. I thought about it after I put it up on the channel. I thought, why didn't I use this as a St. Paddy's Day item? Yeah, could be. Yeah, could have been. My dad's birthday tomorrow, 89. Way to go, Dad. Be lucky if I make 60 when I'm going. Not that I'm anywhere near it, because I'm only 29. Again. 29 for years. That's happy birthday to Dad, Angela. Yeah, 19th of March now. So, I don't think I'll make it. What are we, 19th of March till 1st of April? How many days is that? Someone do the maths. Quick, 19th to the 1st of April. Help me out. Actually, no, it'd be about the 3rd of April, something like that. Oh, then we've got Easter too in there somewhere, which is the 4th of April or something around there. Someone do the math. From now till the 1st of April, how many days is that? Quick, someone do maths. Because you know I failed English. I mean maths and literacy and everything else. No, I didn't. I just failed maths. 12 days. Is that all it is? You serious, Kiki? Oh, I can't make it in 12 days. Thank you, Jennifer. I can't make it, Jennifer, in 12 days. Oh, my gosh. There's no way. She's going to try that. You know that. Easter is April 17th. Oh, that's right. Here we go again. Marty's hilarious. Marty left a message on our last live. He said, you know why you keep thinking the 4th of April was Easter? It's because we were talking a few months back and it was Marty's birthday on the 4th of April. And my daughter's on the 6th. And we were talking about it a few months back. And that's why I kept thinking the 4th of April was Easter. It wasn't Easter, it was Marty's birthday. So there you go. It was hilarious. There you go. Okay. Easter is April 17. April 17. Oh, we had this discussion the other day, didn't we? I've checked the calendar. I know, right? We did have this the other day, this discussion. Oh, everyone be like, oh, Paula. Are you off, Paula? Are you leaving? Are you? Usually say that after. Oh, do you hear the dishwasher? You know what? I load the dishwasher every Saturday morning. After there's 100 dishes in the sink, as you do. Now I don't turn it on until after the live, right? So I loaded it this morning. I was on a roll, got things done. I loaded the dishwasher. I closed the door and said I won't turn it on until after the live. Anyway, I come into here, start setting up. I think, why do I hear the dishwasher on? I go in there. I turned it on. I must be so efficient that I just turned it on. So you may hear the dishwasher in the background. I never put it on before the live because I don't want it to go off during the live, and it just did. And now you guys have actually heard the dishwasher. I did a video. I think there was a blooper somewhere, and I popped a blooper in one of our videos. And I was halfway through something. It was towards the end, actually, and I was excited about finishing that particular tutorial without messing up things. And then the dishwasher goes on. Oh, for crying out loud, dishwasher. And I do that all the time. Whose idea is to turn a dishwasher on anyway? And that's what I did. And I do it often. I say, I'll turn it on after I do this. And then I accidentally close the door, press a button, walk away and think, oh, I'm not going to stop it now. And if you stop it, it wrecks the whole thing. So, there's modern technology, right? So I live in a dishwasher. Don't. I remember 17 because my dad's birthday is on the 16th. That's great. Job well done, says Bonnie. Yes. Oh, well, dishes are done now at least. Yes, I know. Don't you love it, Kiki? I'm not an overly, what do you call it? Housework person. If someone else can do it, that's great. Nobody else does it. So they kind of just pile up. And then when I get it, oh, look at the sink. Oh, whoops. Chuck the dishwasher on, press a button. Oh, would you look at that? The sink is actually there. There is a sink there. Wow, would you look at that? That's the kind of person I am. I don't really care. We have a dishwasher too that makes a lot of noise. Now it's usually quiet, but when the water drains, it's always quiet. It's only when the water drains, so it might be our sink that's not very good, right? And you hear makes a whole lot of gurgling noise. Occasionally I will pop a little bit of bleach down the sink. And what bleach does is it clears everything out. So it clears it all out. You leave it in the sink overnight, you wake up in the morning and your sink is all unclogged. If there's anything clogged inside the pipes, they will be unclogged because that bleach disintegrates everything. But you can't turn the tap on. You leave it in the sink overnight. It works for me. I've been doing it for years. Never have a block sink. And I've been buying things to put, so if people throw food in it, it lands in there, and then I shake it all up, a bit like a strainer kind of thing, a little flat thing, and all the food gets stuck in there, and I like shake it, all the water goes down, and I empty all the food out. So I do that. Okay, what have we done? Dishwasher, yes, you've done that. Rolling eyes, yes. You did that in the early tutorials. Yes, I did. I tend to forget to keep bloopers and I delete the videos after they're done. But more recently, I bought a little hard drive specifically to transfer all the recording videos on the hard drive. And when I transfer them from now on, I'm going to start saying video number 4,285, because they number them, right, has a blooper, 10 minutes in. So I'm going to start doing that from now on, so that when I'm looking for bloopers, I can just go, right, that video has one, that video has one, that video has one, and I know it's 10 minutes in for that, and I know it's 6 minutes in for that, and I know it's that sort of thing. And then I'll pop them all in one video, and you'll have a whole video full of bloopers, just for fun. Now, I've only just started it, so there's not many bloopers in there, and some of them aren't really bloopers. They're just me, using choice words, and we don't want to put those up. I don't use choice words. Never. Not online, anyway. Zip. Cheers. All right. So I'm very itchy again. I don't know if it's dust or if it's, might be dust. Speaking of which, I should get some housework done, right? So I'm not really a big housework person. Yeah, bleep, bleep, bleep. What I did when I know which one it was in. The video where I go outside and talk about the dog and say, well, this is him a few years later. Look at him. He lets us pat him. It was more of an update video. And I was outside in my tracky dackies, but you couldn't see that because, I didn't want you to see that. I just wanted you to see the dog. But then there was a bee that came and it was hovered around the food. It wasn't a bee. It was a wasp. Yeah. And it was hovering around the food, and apparently wasps eat meat. Now, I didn't know that. So it's hovering around the dog food, and you see me panic. You see me jump up. And of course, all you see is a video of my tracksuit pants. Because I'm going like this. The camera's going everywhere. And I blank it out, and then I put up the top choice words. Bees and I, we don't get along. So I did that in that video. So you hear it, nothing but choice words, choice words. I write it across the top. Choice words. Oh, it happens. Bleep, 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 bleep. Where did Tiny go? Tiny. Oh, your little guy. What did we do with him? We took him down. No, there he is, up there. He's there. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Did I put him too high up? Isn't that where he was? Isn't that where he was last time? I can't remember now. Oh, no, I never do, Frank. I'm such a good girl. Ding, ding. It's a little halo. Ding. There's no halo on me. Hey, look, I didn't say I was like an angel. I never lied to anybody. Was she? Oh, I'll sort that out. Don't worry, Kiki. I'll sort it out. Shall we do it now? Oh, we'll do it now? Shall we do it now? All right, wait there. We'll do it now. We'll fix her up right now. Ah, I thought she was up there. I don't know why. I thought, oh, I've lost the cup. I've spilled all the coffee in there. I've spilled all the coffee in the cup. No, there we go. Here? Was she here? I don't know. But there you go. How's that? Do we see her? Is that better? Is that where we had her? Or was she down there? I can't remember. We'll have to rearrange the room, Kiki. Don't worry. She's there. I'll never get rid of her. She's my favourite, especially since we're talking Tim Tams here. Tim Tams and Kiki's Crochet. Why not? We'll put them together and make something fabulous. Something fabulous. I tell you, you've got to patent that. I'm telling you. She was there. Was she there? That spot. Oh, that's where she's staying. We'll keep her there. She's going to keep an eye on me so I don't eat all the Tim Tams. I don't eat any more Tim Tams. I'm going to get in trouble. Doctor won't let me have Tim Tams. That doctor, I tell you. I've only known him for like 100 years. She can stay next to the card. Oh, yes, that's right. She's leaning up against the card. I need to think of what to make next. Make the kitty couch. Everybody wants one. You know what? It's not making the kitty couch that's a problem. It's finding the stuffing inside the couch to put in the kitty couch. Like you could use, I've got the stuffing up there. That's why I'm saying it's up there. You could use that stuffing, but how do you keep that couch to stay like that? You would actually have to buy squares and I don't know, and stick them together inside the kitty couch. I don't even know if they sell such a thing. So making, I don't know where people are getting their inserts from, but to make the crochet is nothing. That can be done easy. That's not the problem. It's finding the insert. You Your halo is a little dusty, says Franca. Oh, hold on. Lower shelf. I keep dozing off, going to bed. Have a good weekend, everyone. Beautiful. Thank you, Jody. We're actually on the way out now as well. So thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for everything that you do for our channel as well. I did look up the kiddie couch, but it was cut foam, which seemed too hard for me. Or maybe we can work something out. Look, Kiki, keep it, leave it with me. I'll have a play and see what I can work out. Because like I said, the crochet is not the problem. You know that, guys. I can crochet blindfolded now. We've seen that happen on one of our 13 challenge videos, but it's the actual inserts that is a bit weird for me. Washable wadding can be purchased at any craft stores. Like no, it's not. Yeah, but it's got to be the style of the couch. Does that make any sense, Teresa? It's not just buying the wadding. You actually have to. You'll have to design the couch, not even the crochet, but the couch. He isn't a real doctor. I like that, Franca. I'll tell him that. Use plastic mesh thing like Crystal uses for her purse bottoms. It's Bonnie, it's not the using it that's the problem. It's you actually have to create it before you pop your crochet around it. Like I'd have to make the couch, the foam thing and whatever it is. Look, leave it with me. Let me play with it. Let me have a play. You guys, I tell you, you're so much trouble. You're so much trouble. Seriously? You're so much trouble. Let me play and I'll let you know if we can do one on the channel. It doesn't look good right now because I can't find that insert. So you can't make something if you don't have an insert. Yeah. Well, you need the measurements, you need everything to make it. I can't just say, right, here's the couch, have it and enjoy it. You may have to glue a few pieces. That's what I was thinking, Teresa. You have to design your own if you want one done, which means that the subscribers would have to go and purchase that item and design their own as well. It's a lot of work. Can we do adult booties, house socks? You know what, Kiki? I'll keep that one in mind. Actually, I'll keep that in mind. That's a good one. I like that. Adult booties, kind of like house socks things. The only thing is you've got to be careful because it can be a little bit slippery to work with. So you've got to be careful with that. Adult booties, house socks. Yeah, you've got to be careful with that, though. Leave that one with me as well. Franca, you're staying in the corner. I'm not even going to talk to you. Yeah, well, Bonnie, we might do that. Be a builder. I know. Well, we may have to. Now, I'm happy to do it, but is that not going to get watched because people don't want to make that? They just want the crochet, which is fair enough. Make it a bean bag instead. Yeah, we could do that too. Look, leave it with me, guys, in reference to that. It's something I need to, I'm going to write that down because I'll forget about it. I'll write it down. I'll put a question mark next to it. It gives me ideas. When I'm working, I tend to forget about all this, so I have to write it down in my brain. Could put spots of hot glue underneath them to make them slip proof. Yes, I know a lot of people do that. I'm a little worried that that's not going to work, especially if you wash it a few times. Look, leave that with me as well. The kitty couch is something I have had in mind in the past, never thought of doing because of that reason, the inserts. So leave that with me. Everything else, guys, thank you so much for joining us. You could also get a cardboard box. You could do that too. Yeah, you could do that too, Teresa. That's something to think about. Like I said, I will play with it. I'll do some, toying and playing, and I will let everyone know. So thank you for joining us, guys. It has been a big live. It's been a very long live. I'm really enjoying this one. This one was a really good and informative live. I hope that I haven't given you too much information, but I will, as we go along and these things come up, I will remind you, oh, guys, remember we talked about this once, and that will come up, and then we'll do it, and you'll all think, is that what she meant? So there you go. Thank you for joining us. I would like to say I will see everyone on Wednesdays live or in our very next tutorial. Thank you for all your ideas, and thank you for your super chats and your donations on our website at www.wildcrochetdesigns.com. I will leave everyone with a bit of happiness. Smile, have fun, enjoy your life because it's only very short. Ciao for now. Be good. Try to be good. A little bit. Bye all.